them any way I want. Now, if you may be in Microsoft Word or NeoOffice and you don't have an inspector, something as simple as this to disable those hyperlinks, and they're still active, as you can see here, we've got the little hand showing up above there. The easiest way to do that is to click on the outside. Let me turn on my keyboard viewer so you can watch what I'm doing here. There it is. And if you take a look at the keyboard viewer, you kind of watch right here the arrow keys. I'm going to click on the outside, any word, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to use the arrow keys and arrow my way up inside of that. Maybe we want to make it singular. I'm going to move the arrow over to the S. I'm going to backspace, and you can see I'm editing that word right now. I'm just not clicking on it. So that's a way. And the final way of doing this is you can select all the word by clicking on the outside and holding the mouse key down and selecting all of the word. And then you can go ahead and delete it, or you can move it around in the document. So that's editing hyperlinks while they're active. Now, let's go back and look at some of the other options in here. We have bookmark and pages document. I'm going to show you pages document first. In this case, I've created a little mini table of contents, and I'm going to go in, say, my other document. Let me show you this pages to document here on my desktop is actually a same document, but it's got red text, just to show you that is a different document. And I'm going to close that out for now. We're going to go in and select my other document here in the table of contents. We're going to enable it as a hyperlink. Go to a pages document. And I've already done this once, so it's remembered that. But we would hit choose, navigate to where it is on our hard drive. A quick note here. If you are using a hard drive, let's say that's the server, and you've connected the server and you've got that link on your desktop and you're navigating in there and you want the kids to go to that pages document where you saved it on the server, well, they're not going to be able to get that unless it's put into a shared folder on the hard drive that's accessible through the web or accessible where students can log in. So you kind of can keep that in mind. That's a little bit of an intermediate level piece. But if it's not available on the web where students don't have to log in, you'll get an error message. But since this is on my hard drive, I can demo how this works. I'm going to select test 2. Open. You can see now it is a hyperlink, and I hover over it. My cursor turns to a little hand. I'm going to click on that, and sure enough, we've got the opening happening here, and there's our red text. Now, for the remainder of this, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do bookmarks within this document, because I've got some different colored text just to give the example. So, first of all, before I can go show you the final piece of bookmarks, we've got to go create some bookmarks, because right now if I select bookmarks, we get none. So we need to make some. So I'm going to deselect this, and let's go in and make some bookmarks. Now, bookmarks are exactly what they say. They're a bookmark within the document. Now you can see over here, I've got many pages of text, and as a teacher, you may create a document that could be 30, 40, 100, or multiple, several hundred pages long, and you want to do a table of contents that can have students jump right to specific sections of that. And you may just do it for yourself or a convenience piece. So if I go to page 11, you see I've got some black text here. So I'm going to select this text by highlighting it. I'm coming back over to my links tab in the bookmark. I'm going to hit add, and I'm going to double click on the name to change the name to black text. And it knows it's on page 11. I'm going to scroll back to the top of the page to my table of contents, and I'm going to say item 1, black text. I don't have to put black text in. I'm just doing it to show you the example here. I'm going to select that, go to hyperlink, enable as hyperlink. You can see here, enable as hyperlink, and now bookmark. Now, when I select bookmark here, sure enough, black text appears. I select black text, click on the outside. It's now a hyperlink. I click on this hyperlink, and what it's going to do is it's going to shoot me to the bottom of the page, and it's going to highlight and blink that text at me. So let's go ahead and demo this. And there we go. The black text blinked at me. So I'll do it one more time. Click on it. Bang. There it is. It's showing me right where that text is. Now you could do this for a specific word. You could do this for a picture. You could do this for an insertion point. Anything you want, you can make it really as a link. So let's go ahead and make a couple other links at random spots here. Let's just select this text, and we'll label this as link to. Try to do this undo that mistake. There we go. Okay, got to double click on the name, link to. You can see it's remembered page 6. And maybe I'll go up here and select this text here, and we'll call it link 3. It's page 4. Now you can sort by the names, how it appears. You can sort by the page numbers. It's entirely up to you. Now, we're going to go back to the table of contents. I'm going to select item 2, hyperlink, enable as hyperlink, bookmark, link 2. I'm also, while I'm here, I'm going to go to item 3, enable as hyperlink, bookmark, link 3. Now, we should be able to test this out. Shoots me right down, blinks the text at me. Good, that link works. And we can click here. Sure enough, that link works. Now, a great little feature here is you may, if I delete a piece of this out, kind of make some space here. This is where you could put in return to table of contents. You may have seen this inside of a PDF document, but we can redirect this by clicking up here. We can add this as a bookmark. I've just clicked, you see my insertion bar, I've just put it at the top of the page here. I'm going to select this, add a new bookmark. We're going to label it table of contents. Click on the outside. Now I'm going to scroll back down to return to table of contents and enable as hyperlink, bookmark, table of contents. Click outside. Sure enough, shoots me right back up to table of contents. So that's the basics of hyperlinking and bookmarking. And as I said, mail merging, I will cover that in an advanced topic. But we'll be using this when we create some documents in the continued tutorials after these. And I think you'll find these pretty powerful. Come on back, and we're going to use the Meteor Inspector.